without these three skills, you're always going to struggle in reselling. Let's get into it. For context, my name's AD. I'm a reseller. I've been reselling for the past decade. And during the course of that time, I've done hundreds of thousands of sales, made a ton of mistakes, and decided to create this channel to share some of that knowledge so that you don't have to go through some of the pain points that I've been through. Okay, so let's get into it. Three essential skills that you need in order to be successful. So number one is consistency and discipline. This isn't going to grow for you by accident. You have to be meaningful in relation to what you're doing. So that means turning up every single day and sticking to your listing goal, sticking to your sourcing goal, making sure that you're getting in the right items for you to sell and getting them out, making sure that you're disciplined in that sense is absolutely critical. I strongly suggest that you make for yourself a listing goal, something that you're going to stick to. Don't say, I'm going to do 10 every single day. Trust me, that is a lot of effort to get there. The people who are doing that are full-time, have been doing it for a long time to achieve something like 10. Start with one and realize the impact that that has across your business, and then look to grow over time. But I would suggest doing it in additions of one, because don't forget, just because you're listing it also means you've got to go and find that item, you've got to process it, you've got to list it, sell it, deal with the customer services. So it's much more than just, I'm going to do it and make a sale. So that's one, consistency and discipline. Number two is customer services. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The customer doesn't owe you anything. As a reseller, you are in a position of offering a service. In a way, you are supplying people goods, and the expectation of that service is high, and it should be high because people are paying their hard-earned money to buy something from you. So I see some people, and granted they are, a little bit immature, a bit younger, and have this expectation of, well, I'm entitled to it. No, you're not. You're not. This is an informal agreement in a roundabout way, whereby you are providing a service to someone. So you should want to do that well. You should be looking after the customer. If they've got a query, if they've got a complaint, if they want to return an item, that's up to them effectively. Don't be in a position where you're arguing with people on the internet. It's just best avoided. And ultimately, you can go down that road of arguing with people, but it's just affecting your peace, like your inner state. But then it's also risking your account as well. So customer services is a big one. Read up on it, watch some videos, go through. I've spoken about it on this page before. And then the last one is organization. Oh my God, organization is so important. If you've been reselling for a little while, I promise you will have been through the situation where you've sold an item and you can't find it. There's nothing more stressful. There's nothing that raises your anxiety more, than selling an item and not being able to find it. And there's no worse a feeling than selling an item that you've had for ages and then you can't find it and you've got to cancel the sale. It's absolutely devastating. I think everyone learns the hard way in relation to that. I can tell you this, but you won't do it until you've had those experiences and you'll go, do you know what, AD was right, I am gonna sort it out. That's what it took for me. I had to sort it out, and now I've got a complete process. I will not move on to another item until I have completely dealt with it to the point of when it sells, I just go and pick it from my storage bin, and then I'm packing it and I'm on to the next one. And that includes everything. So that's photographs, title and description, all of the listings are put up, and I do cross listing as well, so it's across multiple platforms. And then I deal with my bookkeeping and accounting. And so I've built a spreadsheet which manages all of that. And so when it gets to the point of a sale, I then revisit the spreadsheet, which tells me all of the information, how much I've paid for the item. I input how much I've sold it for. I can input my fees. I know exactly where it is to find it. I know how much tax is there, and all of this information is then being added up over time. So I can see, right, okay, for instance, let's just pick out some figures. This month I did £1,000 in sales. With corporation tax at 17.5%, I know that I owe £175 off this. There's a few, I don't want to get lost in the numbers, but the point is you are, all of this information is being managed on this spreadsheet, and it reduces that level of stress and anxiety. I couldn't suggest to you more to just get organized. You will thank yourself in the long run. And for those who aren't, you know you are, because you're watching this and feeling uncomfortable going, I know he's right, I know I need to do something about it. You need to do it. Get on it today. If you find this content useful, I post reselling content daily, so make sure you give us a follow. If you've got any questions, just drop them in the comments. And finally, if you visit the link Stan Store, you'll see it in the bio. I've got a free guide where I talk about a lot of this stuff, and there's also some paid options as well. Go take a look if that sounds interesting for you.